Today we're breaking with tradition by appearing live and on location in the Tech Center. We're in a kind of unusual looking room here. This is one of our 3 recording booths. And if you're shooting video, this might be of particular interest to you. We got a lot of student feedback when we first opened that said, hey, you got great video editing facilities here in the Tech Center, but you don't have a place where I can record a voiceover. Or maybe we had music students saying, hey, I want to play an instrument and record it. Or somebody wants to do some other kind of recording. So we built this professional level video booth. It's called a Whisper Room. It's professional grade equipment here and soundproof walls that you can use to record podcasts, audio narrations, musical performances, anything you want here. And it's very popular not only with students in communications and music, but other areas too, from history to business. And not only students, but a lot of faculty use these recording booths as well. Now also another break with tradition, instead of having me on the camera here, we are going to have a special guest star, Mr. Ron Ardren. And Ron is our midnight shift manager who also is an audio engineer. So he's going to talk about this booth.
Hello, Temple. Like Jerry Hinkle had said, our Whisper recording booths are basically used for vocal narration and doing voiceover material production. But also, if you were using video and wanted to incorporate a decent voiceover, we have for use in our Whisper rooms and recording booths, Audacity and Pro Tools, in which you can save your work either as an MP3 or a WAV file, and then save them to your USB flash drive or external hard drive, and then drop them in those formats into your video project. Simple use, simple ease. A lot of students are using Audacity because of its simplicity, and I recommend doing that if you're a first-time user. For our advanced users, those that know how to use Pro Tools, will be able to do their voiceover work, and then with our new digital mixer, incorporate different EQ levels, different mixing levels, and then incorporate as well if you're a musician and wanted to do something with your guitar, bass, or portable keyboard. This device that I'm working with is a DigiDesign digital mixer. With this mixer, we could have 8 potential inputs that can be divided by 2 to make 16. We could have a microphone, which is behind me. We could plug in another musical instrument with an XLR cable, and with Pro Tools, we could multi-track a session and add another 16 tracks and then be able to monitor it and automate it as well. And with this mix board, it has EQ, echo effects, and mastering effects. So after your mix, you can bounce it down to a 2-track master. Once again, these facilities, our recording booths, are available for all Temple students to use, and of course faculty, like Jerry had mentioned earlier, are also use these booths as well for doing their work or anything outside of work. But once again, come visit the Tech Center, check out our recording booths, and take a look and a stab at it. It'll be very good for you to use in your video projects as well.
Is this thing on? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Now Ron showed you the advanced multi-track recording equipment in Studio C. If you're a clueless audiophobe like myself, you may want to consider Studio A and B, which are smaller, much simplified recording equipment here. We have Audacity, we have a microphone, and that's pretty much it except for our instructions on using your recording booths, and down below a very simple M-Box mixer switcher where you can put your input. And that's all you need to know. If you want to do a basic video recording, this is a good place to start. Once you've become an audio expert, you can move over to our multi-track recording studio. Come visit us
And the recording booths
at the Tech Center.